What is going on, guys? This is a question that I get asked pretty often on social media. Meditation and mindfulness. As an athlete, should you be doing it? What is it really? How can you best use it to help you perform on the field? How can you best use it to recover? How can you best use it to deal with any adversity, any challenges, any struggles that you're going through as an athlete? Struggles with teammates, struggles with, what you're trying to accomplish, struggles with control, self-control, and the environments that you're in. So I'm here in my garage. I'm soaked. Just started this new workout program from Dr. Tommy John. It's got a lot of holds in it. Look at this. This is so basic. This is for a sports parent's guide to survival. A sports parent's survival guide. Yeah, I can read. I was just reading it backwards. I'm doing these workouts that are prescribed for kids that are 8, 9, 10, 12, 14 years old to get balance back in their bodies, balance back in, the way they operate, the way their systems operate. So, I'm drenched, I'm sweating. It's got a lot of holds in it. So finally finding that balance, finally getting back to some symmetry in my body. And, meditation and mindfulness allows for some symmetry, allows for some balance in your mind. So breaking it down at its most basic level. Well, let's address an issue really quick. Most people that ask me about meditation and mindfulness are looking for a quick fix. They're looking for, some simple thing, some quick thing that's going to give them the results, the immediate way to kind of fix their mind. There's tons of athletes that use meditation. There's tons of athletes that use some sort of mindfulness. At the base of it, at the core concept, they're closely related, meditation and mindfulness. At the core concept of it, they're not the same thing. Mindfulness is presence in the moment, having a sense of awareness of in the moment. Meditation is the actual practice, is an actual experience. They're both experiences, they're both practices, but meditation is more closely related to, the traditional thought, the cliche of thought of someone sitting down, maybe cross-legged in a chair, laying down on their back and, actually meditating, just doing nothing except for trying to create some space in their mind. At the essence of it, at the core of it, meditation and mindfulness are about a sense of awareness. They're about bringing awareness to what you're doing, what's going on, what you're trying to accomplish, and a whole list of other things. Awareness is a key. Now, in terms of performance, in terms of helping you with your performance, George Mumford, the one who worked with Kobe Bryant, the one who worked with the Chicago Bulls, and Phil Jackson, the one who worked with Shaquille O'Neal, tons of other athletes. He wrote the book, The Mindful Athlete, incredibly intelligent person. The mindful athlete. So here's the big picture of it is that there's a space between stimulus and response. Okay? Stimulus and response. So there's this gap here. Stimulus and response. What the mindful athlete is all about is you get a stimulus, something pisses you off, something happens in a game, something happens in a practice, your coach says something, your teammates say something, you mess something up, or something doesn't go your way, or it's the pregame and you're about to step on the field and you're getting nervous, right? Something stimulates you, something that you see, something that you hear, something that you feel stimulates you, okay? So we're taking in information, we're taking in sound, we're taking in what we see, we're taking in feelings. That's the stimulus. The response is how we react to it, right? So if you have the tendency to get pregame jitters, right? You get nervous or you get anxious before a game, right? Stimulus is okay, you see the game's coming up or you feel that the game is about to start. All of a sudden, you get the stimulus of the game is about to start. The response is, I need to get nervous. I need to whatever. I need to puke. I need to start sweating. I need to whatever. There is this gap here. And it's about controlling the gap between stimulus and response. It's about having a sense of awareness of, okay, the stimulus and then how I'm actually responding to it. As humans, we can't help the stimuluses, right? We can't help the emotions that come up, the emotions that arise. We can train ourselves. This is a whole nother topic. We can train ourselves to be better prepared to deal with these stimuluses, before the stimuluses. Now we're getting deep into it, but I want to keep it simple here for stimulus and response, some things that you can actually take away. So in this stimulus, whatever it is, coach says something, teammates say something, you mess something up, and it creates this reaction, this frustration, this anger, whatever you're trying to do that you want to stop doing. Once you bring awareness to the stimulus, you can start being aware of this gap in between your response. Meaning, you can control what you say, you can control what you do with your body, you can control what you do with your emotions, but it's having a sense of awareness between these two things. Between what the stimulus is. First of all, you've got to be aware of what the stimulus is first. Okay, I have awareness that my coach says something in a particular tone and it pisses me off, right? That's the stimulus. Your response, this gap in here, is the thing that you're trying to work on, the thing that you're trying to monitor. George Mumford explains it as like the eye of the hurricane, right? Things are always swirling around in our mind. At the eye of the hurricane, there's a calm. There's a sense of calm. So, all this crazy chaos is going on, the storm's going on. You get stimulated in this gap here. You have time. You have, maybe it's not much time. Maybe it's a very minimal amount of time, but you have this ability to control what's going on in this gap. Relating it to meditation opens your mind. It allows you a sense of awareness to actually notice the stimulus, allow you to kind of just see the stimulus from different perspectives, having a different awareness from the different stimuluses, and being better able to prepare for those stimuluses. So, do I think athletes need to meditate? No. Do I think they should? Do I think it's beneficial? Yes. Mindfulness, I mean, you have a sense of mindfulness whether you realize it or not. It's starting to rain here. Starting to get a little storm going on. You already have a sort of mindfulness, whether you're aware of it or not. It's, if you can imagine on a continuum, right? Some people are good at it. They're at the very high end. Some people are really bad at it, where, if you rate it on a scale of 1 to 100, some people are at a 1 and some people are at a 40, some people are at a 60, some people are at 100. So everyone has a sense of mindfulness. It's about being more strategic with it. It's about being more, man, it's coming down. The rain is coming down hard. One of those storms. It's passing by. So mindfulness, you already have a sense of mindfulness. It's a matter of developing a greater sense of awareness between stimulus and response, better equipping yourself to react with it, to respond to it, to, we've all been there where something has happened and we got stuck in an emotion for longer than we would like. We got pissed off longer than we would like. We got sad longer than we would like. We got, it's just the nature of human beings to have emotions. We're emotional creatures. We're emotional beings. It's a matter of not getting stuck in them and actually changing them. And, this is something we can go really deep on. But I just wanted to bring some awareness to meditation and mindfulness, because it's a common question that, people ask me on social media, should I meditate? How do I meditate? It's not a quick fix. Taking this seriously, it's really a lifelong practice, because at some point sports are going to end. Sports are going to go away, right? Even the best players play until they're 40. They play until, a certain age. And obviously there's other sports where, you can compete at a older age, but for the most part, sports are going to end at some point competing at a high level. So this is a practice that you can take to wherever you're performing, whether you go into, a job, relationships, that better equips you to deal with, for lack of better terms, the shit that arises. So highly, highly, highly popular topic. It's no quick fix. Beneficial, yes. Is it a must? No, it is not a must. The mindfulness part of it, the awareness part of it, Everyone has it, just some people have it at a more developed level, some people have it at a lesser level. It's just like the skills in your sport with the mindfulness. You develop the skills at a very basic level. When you start off, your skills aren't very good. It's the same thing developing this sense of awareness. Meditation and practicing a sense of mindfulness can help you develop those skills to a higher level. So I hope that gives you a little different way to look at it. It brings some awareness to it. So if it did, please smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Appreciate you guys. We will see you on the next video.